Your immune system is the army, intelligence agency, and cleanup crew all in one. The immune system is one of the most complex biological systems in your body, second only to your brain. Yet most of us never really learn how it works or what it truly does. At its core, your immune system is your biology protecting you from billions of microorganisms that want to consume you and from dangerous changes inside your own cells. First line of defense: physical barriers. Your body's first defenses aren't even cells, they're physical barriers. Your skin, mucus in your nose, saliva, and even the acidic environment in your stomach are all designed to keep invaders out before they ever enter your bloodstream. When you cut your skin, that barrier is breached, and suddenly, your internal defenses kick into high gear. The battlefield begins. Once bacteria or viruses enter your body, cells at the site of injury begin to scream, not literally, but chemically. Your damaged or dying cells release alarm signals that activate the immune response. The first immune cells on the scene are called macrophages. Think of them as giant vacuum cleaners. They roam through tissues and swallow bacteria whole. One macrophage can engulf many invaders before tiring, but there are often too many invaders for just macrophages to handle. So your body calls for reinforcements. Neutrophils, the suicide warriors. Next, neutrophils arrive. They're like soldiers who fight with total abandon. They burst into action, releasing toxic chemicals that kill bacteria, even if it means they die in the process. Some even explode, creating sticky nets made of their own DNA that trap and destroy microbes. This rapid response causes a familiar effect: inflammation, redness, heat, swelling, and pain. That's not a mistake. Inflammation is part of the immune system flooding a battlefield with powerful defensive tools. Complement proteins, the liquid weapons. As this battle rages, your blood vessels open wider, so fluids rush in, bringing with them special proteins, the complement system. These proteins punch holes in bacterial membranes and stun or kill invaders, helping slow them down until the next line of defense arrives. The intelligence core, dendritic cells. If the first wave of defenses can't stop the invasion completely, your immune system calls in its intelligence officers, dendritic cells. These cells collect fragments of the invader and travel to your lymph nodes, the immune system's headquarters. There, they look for a type of commander cell called a helper T cell that recognizes the specific enemy. Your immune system has billions of unique helper T cells, each waiting to match a different pathogen. When a match happens, it is like finding the right key in a huge key ring. The right helper T cell clicks into place and turns on. Activation and cloning, building the army. Once that helper T cell is activated, it begins cloning itself rapidly. 1 becomes 2, 2 become 4, and soon thousands line up ready to help. Some go back to the battlefield to support dying macrophages and speed up the cleanup and attack. But others activate another line of defense. B cells, the antibody factories. Antibodies, precision weapons. Each B cell can produce a very specific weapon called an antibody. These are tiny proteins shaped like forks or crabs that latch onto invaders with lock-and-key precision. Once enough B cells are activated, they start pumping out thousands of antibodies per second. These antibodies bind to pathogens and mark them for destruction or clump them together, so other immune cells can clean them up. By about a week after the invasion, your second line of defense, antibodies and specialized T cells, is in full force. The invaders are neutralized, and the battle ends. Memory: why you don't get sick. Twice. Not every immune cell dies when the battle is over. A few helper T cells and B cells become memory cells, sentinels that remain on guard. These memory cells remember the specific invader, so that if it ever returns, your body can respond much faster, often before you even know there was a threat. That's how immunity works. This memory is the basis for vaccines too. By exposing your immune system to a harmless version of a pathogen, we teach it to remember and prepare for real threats. What this means for you. Inside your body each day, countless battles like these are fought without you ever noticing. A cut, a cold, a tiny virus. Your immune system is constantly active, silent, and powerful. The next time you see a mosquito bite, mild inflammation, or feel under the weather, remember, there's an army inside you working non-stop to keep you alive. Your immune system isn't some abstract concept. It is you, your biology in action, protecting you every second of your life.